Fly, Blackbird Fly, Voices We Can't Unhear, a Choreopoem by Distinctly Unique. Fly, Blackbird Fly, Voices We Can't Unhear is a Choreopoem recounting impactful and traumatic experiences of 7 women. Though they never considered or attempted suicide, each woman is at her breaking point and desperately wants to escape. Storytelling and therapy sessions ultimately bring them to a place of healing freedom.
This is dedicated to the mother, the child, the sister, the self. Please, ladies, don't forget to breathe. Rest peacefully, Ntozake Shange.
2011. M.O is clearly on drugs. Her self-hatred and greed are competing with her love for God and love of music. Nina Simone is her favorite artist, and when M.O is feeling down, she puts on Nina Simone to feel better. This time, the weed and the pills she's taken make her feel terrible and regretful. She fears the wrath of God and thinks Nina has left her because she's a sinner. The women find M.O in a corner shaking. She pushes past them looking for Nina Simone. Note: On That Day poem is inspired by Nina Simone's song, Sinner Man. Hallucinating to Spirit of Nina Simone.
Nina? Nina, I hear you. Out of the darkness, I feel the presence of his power coming near. But I've been hiding behind that tree. Now the Lord wants nothing to do with me all on that day. The Lord said, "Your heart is green. My child, what have you done?" I heard him say, "What have you done?" And I panicked because he wanted me to confess that I've been chasing after leaves that spiraled me into a concoction of mint chocolate, not of his original being. Everything sounded great when I made the cut. Everything went round in this world when I locked in my own happiness. But Nina, you cried, "Sinner man, where you gonna run to when the Lord comes all on that day?" I'll run to the rock, Nina, like you. I'll run to the river and pray it stops bleeding out the lush lies I've been telling.
Kneels.
Lord, on my knees, I'm praying. Won't you hear me? But he says, "Child, you need spiritual healing, a cleansing from that comment you've scrubbed into your tub, drenched in the Irish Spring you've tried to hide your filthy ways with." And Nina's still yelling at me, Sinner man, where were you?" I was gazing at the moon, intoxicated by the poison the Lord told me not to take from Mr. Grouch in the can. I hear them say, "Where were you, sinner man? Where were your prayers beforehand?" God, I was praying that this feeling wouldn't die down.
Begins dancing around on stage.
Dancing in the grass, full of excitement because I had the power. My bank showed that I was in control, Lord, all on that day.
Freezes as if struck by the thought of greed. Begins walking backwards slowly.
I wanted more, but there's no more land to claim. No more earth to tame. All on that day, the temperature of the sea is rising, can't hide there. The blood of the moon is traveling back down to me, leading a path for the Lord to find me.
Sensing Nina's spirit.
Nina, where can I hide? Where can I go? She says, "Oh, sinner man, everything's bleeding, everything's sinking. Don't you see the sun is freezing all on that day? The Lord is coming all on that day." But I'm not ready because envy still has my heart. Lord, forgive me all on that day. Sinner man can't hide no more. Sinner man can't run no more. Sinner man can't wait no more. Collapse and fall into my knees.
Kneels, hands up, waving desperately to God.
Lord, I'm here now. Please don't take me to the devil. The Lord just looked at me and said, "Child, you should have been praying. Child, you should have been changing instead of craving for it all on that day." I'm praying now, Lord. Right now. Won't you take me with you? Nina, make him take me. Going down, I yell, "Power! Green, disappear for the power!" Lord, I need you right now. Bless my soul, forgive my sins, for the power, it all went down, God, all on that day.
Hands hit the floor repeatedly, but weakly. The women surround her wanting to help. She faints in CN's lap. Blackout. In snippet. Lights up. One chair downstage facing the women on stage. The women take turns being a therapist, asking the question, why are you here? This is the one time they can reveal their truth and feel as though someone will finally listen.
Why are you here? It wasn't that I wanted to kill myself. I didn't want to die. I just wanted to get out of my situation. I was the firstborn, you know, the oldest, the one with all the responsibilities. Every time things didn't go right, I was to blame. It's like the mistakes just kept piling up, and that's all I was, mistake after mistake. I never had nobody to talk to about my little girl problems. Mama wanted me to be grown and raise myself. Called me loose, called me a liar. So that's what I became. I smoke my weed and pop my pills to let the pain fade away. When I'm high, nothing else matters. Can't nobody tell me nothing. And when I drink, well, I drink 'cause it's fun. It's approved. It's legal. I dance the night away, flap my wings, and I fly. I'm here because I'm tired of beating myself up. I don't want to escape no more. I want to live. I want to fly drug-free, alcohol-free. I see women do it all the time, so I know it's possible. I don't want to commit suicide. I'm tired of self-sabotaging. I want to be the woman God called me to be. Why are you here?
In snippet. 2018. After rehab, some therapy, and some self-love workshops, M.O is in a much better place. She learned to appreciate her strengths, and she learned that her journey of healing could not continue until she was comfortable in her own skin. 2 years and 4 mental breakdowns later, M.O has been able to give herself a pep appreciation talk for 3 months straight. Today makes 2 years that she's been clean and self-hatred free, speaking to self in mirror.
2 years ago, I couldn't even look at you. I didn't recognize who you were when I saw you. 2 years ago, I decided, my body decided, my sisters decided, my creator decided, my therapist decided, everyone decided that enough was enough. It was time for me to say goodbye to the addictions, say goodbye to the negativity and self-hate. Well, hello. It is so nice to finally see you, the clean and happy you. I promise I'm fighting for you no matter what because I love you. I love you. And you'd better believe that if there was only one day left to live, I'd give it to the one who's been with me, holding up her fist against oppressors, drawing hate up to be wrapped up in her milk chocolate melanin embrace. Feeling the warmth of her face, temperatures rising, cheeks perking up from a blissful happiness of appreciating everything she is. She is a queen, a divine being, strong, intelligent, beautiful inside and out. She is me, so yes, that means I'm saying, I love you. I love you and everything that makes you who you are, the kinks of your hair, your muscular physique, your ability to speak comprehensible English, how you make your voice heard by all socially constructed races. Your kind spirit and honest words are greatly appreciated.
Steps away from mirror.
Dig this. No one else can tell a story like you can. Feel this. No one will make you stand for injustice. I love how distinctly unique you are. I value the amount of time you spend on growing your craft, never settling for mediocrity, never letting no be the final answer, always believing that anything is possible. Because you are confident in your own capabilities, and you wear that confidence every day. Still remembering to humble yourself, but knowing when to say, yes, I did that, and can't nobody tell me otherwise. I am in love with how you take the time to relax your mind, body, and soul, because you know this world is full of horrible destruction. Know this, you are not a machine. I am not a machine. Your life is worth more than a 24/7 clock in and out routine. My life is worth more than a 24/7 clock in and out routine. I am somebody, a successful body living in a space where humanity matters. And I love myself, despite what anybody else tries to make of me.
Blackout in Snippets.